Hi, my name is Chris Lawson with the Financial Evolution Group, and this is my top tip for people who are in debt and don't know where to start in paying it off. A question I'm asked all the time is, should I pay off my student loan debt first or should I pay off my credit cards? Well, if you use the information that I'm about to share with you, you'll pay off all of your debt in the shortest possible time while saving thousands of dollars in interest payments. Now, if you listen to the financial gurus, what they tell you most of the time is that you want to pay off the debt with the highest interest rates, but that's simply not true. What you really need is a system where you can gain some momentum and see balances falling and bills being completely paid off and eliminated fast. If you follow the system I'm about to show you, you won't have to worry about which debts have the highest interest rates because you'll pay them off so quickly and at an accelerated rate that you won't be paying enough months of interest for it to make any significant difference. And you do all this by focusing your efforts on one specific debt at a time. Let me explain. Think for a minute about Napoleon Bonaparte. Now, to my knowledge, he didn't have any student loans or any credit card debt, but we can learn a lot from his military strategies, and particularly the strategy that he preferred, the central position strategy. What he did here was he focused all of his troops, all of his resources, one specific point in the enemy's line. And what he did was he penetrated that line and then surrounded each one of the two groups and kept them from coming back together again. And by doing that, what he's able to do is isolate those two individual groups and triumph. Well, you want to do the same thing with your finances, and you can do that with 5 simple steps. Step 1 is write the name of each loan or debt in column 1 of a sheet of paper. You can do this with an Excel spreadsheet, or you can do it with a legal pad, but just make yourself 5 columns, and in that column 1 write down the name. In column 2 write down the total balance owed. In column 3 write down the monthly minimum payment, so whatever it says on your credit card statement that the minimum is, or whatever your minimum is that you're paying on your student loans, that's the amount that goes in column 3. On column 4, divide the total balance owed by the monthly minimum payment, and now put that answer in column 4. Then in column 5, what you want to do is prioritize your payoffs, starting with the lowest division answer, so that's the lowest number from column 4, and now you put a number 1 next to that in column 5. And then you keep doing that until you've numbered each one of your debts, and each one of your debts has a rank. Now, what you do now is you make a commitment to pay only the minimum balance on each loan or debt on your spreadsheet, except the one that is in the number 1 position, so the number 1 payoff priority in column 5. For this item, you'll pay off the monthly minimum plus any extra you can afford in a separate check. And remember that you're earmarking that check and making a notation on the check that you specify that this check is for principal only. For credit cards, that doesn't matter as much, but if you're talking about installment loans like a mortgage, an auto payment, student loan, you need to specify that or they'll just apply it to future monthly payments and not to principal. It's very important that you apply it to principal. Now, if you follow this spending system, what will happen is you'll see your number 1 priority loan start to go down very quickly. And that's one of the biggest complaints that I hear from my clients is, I've been paying on this loan for years and years and it hardly goes down. Well, if you follow this system and you focus all of your efforts on that number 1 priority loan, you'll start to see it going down very quickly. And as you start paying off these debts, you'll see a snowballing effect in the debt that you're paying down. So go ahead and get started by completing your debt payoff sheet today, and then focus all of your available funds and your money on your number 1 priority debt. The sooner you start, the faster you can actually start getting momentum on your side in eliminating all of your student debt and all of your credit card debt. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this tip and would like more free videos about the top questions people ask about paying off student loan debt, and also get a copy of our free reports, please visit our website, www.financialevolutiongroup.com. Thanks.